a little blush and I thought, what a perfect time to go through and swatch lip and cheeks for fall. There are so many lip and cheeks. I am currently loving Renaissance, which is such a pretty color, but there's so many more. And I thought, what better time than today to get out and show you some new colors that maybe you didn't know about. These are some glosses, and then we've got some beautiful satins that are more of a matte. We've got some semi-glosses like Fig. Oh, there's so many. So let's do a swatching of beautiful fall lip and cheeks so that you can see the full range, and maybe there's something in there that interests you. So if you're ready, let's do this. And I can't remember all their names, so I have a cheat sheet right here, which is really great. So when I'm meeting with people in real life and I'm doing color swatches with ladies in person, I can give them the palette and then they can see the names as well and write down what they like, and then they know, and they don't have to keep like turning them up and down. But I thought it'd be really fun because look at all of these berry colors. We've got some good nudes, some kind of sort of corally nudes as well in here. There is some brights. Oh, sorry, that one is very bright. And it just really depends on what kind of look you're going for. But for fall, I think that berry kind of browns and those neutrals that are sagey, well, sage is green, cinnamon and cranberry and twig, I guess. You know, those colors are what we sort of think of for fall. So let's get started. Let's take some of these out, and I want to show you what they look like. And then maybe you'll see some similarities. This is Scarlet. It's more of a red. It's a deep kind of red. It's got blue in it. Actually, it doesn't really have blue in it. It's more of an orange red, but it's a really pretty color. It's great with green. Look, this would be good for like the Christmas time, but this is a gorgeous sort of reddy. Let's put this in here. I'm going to make it a new palette so you can see them all together. So that's Scarlet. And then I love this one. This is Saffron. It's not something that I would do on my lips. It's very dark, but it's really pretty on your cheeks. And you have to imagine that you're not going to be putting them on your cheeks this heavy, but it's going to be more like the color down here when I sort of swipe it. So you can kind of see that it's just going to be a beautiful berry color. So this is Saffron. It's a gorgeous color. Again, reds are so deceiving because some have more blue, some have some more orange in them. So you have to sort of find ones that you like that work with your skin tone. This is awesome. Which one's this? This is Sangria. Again, another blue red. And let me do a swatch of that one. They're all just slightly different. You know what? Let me put a little bit more on there so you can see it. They're all a little bit different. But you can sort of see this one's got more orange in it. This is more blue. This seems more of a berry tone. And again, so pretty. So that's Sangria. And what have we got next? We've got Rosewood. Oh, you know what? Let's do Renaissance next, because Renaissance is more of a berry color. And I think that's going to go more with that. And then maybe we should do glosses at the same time that are in this kind of grouping so that you can see that you could layer them together. So Renaissance is one of my favorites because it's more like a plummy color, sort of a, I don't know, it's not as in the reds, right? This seems to be more of a plum. So let's put that one next over here. And I want to show you Plum because this is actually called Plum, and it's interesting when you put it next to each other. Ooh, this is a much softer one. So that's Plum. So that's Renaissance and Plum. And then the last we're going to do in this grouping is going to be Nude. And then I want to show you how these work as glosses next to them. So these look surprisingly similar, excuse me. So you've got Renaissance, Plum, and then Nude. Really interesting different colors. So those are kind of going from reds down to sort of this plummy grouping right here, and more muted colors where this is definitely brighter. let's put these over here so we can do that. And then I want to show you the colors that kind of work with them. This one is Fig. This was a seasonal shade. It looks like it's staying on for a little bit, so I don't know if this is going to be available, but this is a semi-gloss, and this is one of my favorite colors. And let me, you know what, let me just wipe my finger off because I don't want to have too much of these colors overlapping. Okay, I'm gonna have to start using other fingers. But this is kind of fun because I wanted to have a final swatch for you so that you could see what they look like. So this is Fig, and Fig is a semi-gloss, but again, it's definitely in this vein, right? So these are all mattes up here, and this is a semi-gloss. I have been wearing Fig. I have Fig and Sunshine State on my lips. So this is Fig. So I'm going to put that over here with that. And then let's go into some of the other glosses that are similar, which you would have. I don't know if you've seen Black Cherry, but it's so interesting that it's called Black Cherry because it looks really, really dark, but it's not as dark. See how dark that is? It's looks like, oh my goodness, I would never get that. But then when you swatch it, it's really more of a purpley gloss, and it's so pretty layered. It's really pretty layered over other colors. So that's Black Cherry right then. So you've got the semi-gloss in the middle. So I wanted to sort of end the satins with a semi-gloss, and then you've got the first one, which is Black Cherry. So that's the first gloss. And then what else have we got? Royal, which again is another gloss. Oh, I can't see in the light. See, that looks more like it's more orangey and more of a red. And again, as being a gloss, let me see if I can add a little more. I'm going to run out of arm space. But that is Royal. It's really pretty. Okay, and then I only have a few more in this kind of section. And then this is Lovespell. Lovespell was a favorite. It was just coming out at sort of at Christmas time every year. And then now they've made it a staple on the line, which is so great because it is a huge favorite. People love Lovespell. Now look how sheer it is. It's so sheer. It looks so dark, but look how sheer it is. It's gorgeous. Lovespell is a favorite. And I'm going to put a little bit more on there. You can see it. So all of these colors look so well together. So that's Lovespell with more on it, as you can see. So isn't it pretty? So those are all those colors. I'm going to leave that there so you can see it. And what I'll do is I'll take a picture of this. I'm going to leave this so I can take a picture of it. And I'll write on it what they are. And I'll come back a little bit. But I think you kind of need to see it up close in order to see the different colors. So those are all the kind of berry colors. We do have some reds, which are Pop, and Ruby. Let me show you these because these are, could be considered more in this vein. So these are Pop and Ruby. And if I have room, let me just add Pop, which is a real red. Yeah, whoa. So that gets, this one, Pop, goes really more up in this sort of orange vein right up here. See this one right here is much more in this. So you know what, maybe I'll do that up here. And so you can see that it works up here. So that's Pop again right there. And that's it there. So you know what, I should take that one off. And then, hold on, not confuse us because that will confuse us if it's down there in two places. So let me just take that one off like that. And then we've got Ruby, and Ruby is pink. But again, this could be considered a holiday. It could be considered, put that right up here. So those are some really pretty colors for fall, winter. You know, these could be in the holiday range. You could be more like this if you like more of a neutral, berries, but there's so many pretty colors. And again, what I'll do is we'll get to the more neutrals next, but I'm gonna have to wash my arm because I don't think I can do it on the other hand with, because I'm right-handed. I've got a clean arm. I'm ready for the next round of colors. And those are more autumn colors, right? So we've got these kind of more spicy colors. And then I threw in these on the side so you could see them because these are really bright, and these could be more summer or spring colors, but I want to focus on these. But just so you know that there are other kind of bright, kind of coral colors as well. There's so many. And then you've got, which I didn't even show you, is we've got a bunch of pinks, right? There's pinks like that. And hold on, let me get theirs. And like that. So there's so many things and it's hard, and I don't have enough room on my arm to do them all. I kind of missed one kind of plummy color that's very pretty with the ones I previously did. And hold on, let me get my glasses on because I can't read it. Yeah, Ibiza. Ibiza is a really pretty, I use Ibiza all the time. I should know what this is because it's just a very good basic color. I think that's a good everyday neutral, and I use that a lot just with my suede lip liner or my contour. Love Ibiza. So let's get going. I'm going to start, I guess I'll start from from here. So this is Ballerina. Ballerina and Ibiza are both semi-glosses, and it doesn't even look like I've ever tried it, but I have. So let's just get some on there so you can see what that looks like. Again, both very good nudes. They're not going to show up as well on your cheek because they're so light, but they're great for your lips. You could also put them on top of something to give a little sheen because it's a semi-gloss and it's not a matte. So that is that one. And then let's go to this one, which is Sadie. Sadie is another one of my favorites. Again, if you're very fair, you may not want this on your, this is a gloss, so you may not want that one on your cheeks, but it's a really, as you can see, there's so many like nude colors, like natural colors that look so good on your lips. The next one is going to be another gloss, which is Boardwalk. I love Boardwalk. There's so many good colors. It's so hard, but they do look different on. This has a little bit more orange. I don't know if you can see that, but you see how that's just a little bit more orange? That's Boardwalk. See, you can kind of see it in this when you look at this. See that? Now you can see it when the light hits it like that. So that's Boardwalk. And then the next one is, I believe this is Desert Sunset. Yes, that's Desert Sunset. And this is a little, let me see, I'm gonna move it over so you can see it like that. Another gloss, and they're all very similar, but different. So it just depends kind of what color you're looking for. Here, let me move that out so you can see it around the corner like this. Again, a little bit more peach in that one, and you can see it here. Let me hold those two together so you can see Boardwalk and Desert Sunset. So that's, oh, the lighting is so hard, Boardwalk and Desert Sunset. So Desert Sunset's a little darker, if that's even possible. So we have Boardwalk, Desert Sunset. Now we're gonna get into Frenchie and some satins, and we're almost done. So this is Frenchie. Frenchie I love. It's a satin. Again, see how matte that looks? And it's very flat. Is that showing up? Is that showing up on my hand? See how flat that is? And it looks really, it's just almost very similar to Boardwalk, but in a matte satin. Again, very fall, very pretty. This is going to be Madrid. Madrid is a gorgeous kind of a corally satin, darker, really pretty color. Let me move that along here so you can sort of see it like that. And remember, you can blend it in really nicely. You could put this Madrid and then put, let's say, one of these on top of it for a sheen. So pretty. And then two more. We've got Sandstone, kind of like a burnt. This is going to be much darker. It's so pretty. This is also really great if you have like a tan or you're using bronzer. This could be so pretty just to bring in some warmth to your skin. And then the last one in this grouping is going to be Rosewood. And this is kind of like a brick, kind of a clay brick color. I had a word for it and I can't remember what I wanted to say. But here, there's that one. So pretty and different, right? These are kind of more the fall, autumn kind of colors. They're got more orange in them, I would say, except for Madrid. This is Madrid right here. It's got a little more kind of pinky in it, but they're all so pretty. So those are those kind of fall colors. And here, let me put them up next to you so that you can see. And you can tell, like, they're all very similar values, but some are glosses, some are semi-gloss, and some are mattes. And I think it's so important to see them on so you get an idea. So which ones do you like? Is there a color that you gravitate to that you like more than something else? I think the berries are so pretty, but I love this if you're gonna do a neutral look and you make it very all one color. These can be so pretty. So those are that. And maybe if I get to it, I will give you these as well, so we can keep going on the colors, and so you can have a see how these bright oranges compare to these kind of darker, sort of muted, like skin color colors. So yeah, I'll be back with a few more colors. So I got excited after I filmed these first colors, and then I started thinking, oh, maybe I should do these. And so I added them, the more orange colors here, and let me just tell you what they are. So we've got, and you know what? I think I need my glasses for this because the writing on here, can you see how small that writing is? It's ridiculous. So this is Disco Inferno, and that is this one right here. It's a semi-gloss. And I'm just trying to make sure that you can see it. So that is Disco Inferno. The next up we have a satin, which is Duckie. So Duckie is this one right here. And again, it's not showing up as orange in this video as it should, but this is it. And it might be just the light night today. And that is Duckie. And then we've got, which one is this one? Tropicana. Tropicana is this one. It's a gloss. It's really, really pretty. It's very sheer and it's very kind of corally. So it's maybe not for everybody, but it's very pretty. If you don't want to disappear, this might not be a good color. And if you have darker skin, it may be too light for you. And then this one is Tropicana, right? No, Tiger Lily, I'm sorry. So this second to last one is Tiger Lily. It's bright. It's more of like a summer shade, I would say, versus, then I would say a fall color. Here it is right here. And I don't know if this camera is picking up this color properly. And then the last one, which I don't love, is Saint-Tropez. It's really light. It's very skin tony color. And that's it right there. This is a hard color for a lot of people. Unless you're really, really fair and you love colors like this, I think this is a hard color. And I just, wow, I keep doing that. I keep hitting the desk. I need to figure out how to lock that. Anyway, so that's the last color right there. So yeah, so those are all the, hold on, let me show you again them in the palette so you can kind of see what they look like here, and maybe the colors will be better. So those are all the colors right there. So these were all the sort of neutral kind of brick coral colors down to even the brighter colors. And this camera is supposed to be great, so I don't know why it's not showing up as authentically as it really is in real life, but I hope you can get an idea of what they look like. Those are all the fall-ish colors. Good colors for the holidays, for fall. I love all these neutrals. And then what I didn't cover were all the pinks, and those seem like more spring colors. So there are these colors that are pink, and hold on, let me show you the other ones. They're very spring, summer colors. This one, I think the only one I didn't talk about is Sunshine State, which may be considered, you know, a kind of a fall color as well. But many of these are in the pink vein. So I didn't put those in this video today, but I will do another video of all of them. So these are the more neutral corals and nudes. and I did the plums earlier. So thank you so much for being here. If you enjoyed this video, are there any colors you enjoyed? Let me know. Leave me a comment. I would love to hear what kind of colors you gravitate to. Are you a plum? Are you a coral? Are you a red? Do you like pinks and berry colors? There's so many colors to choose from, and it's kind of fun to mix and match them and see. You could layer the glosses over the satins and things like that. So thank you so much for joining me today. If you like this video, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. It helps other people find this channel, and you'll get notified when new videos go up. So thanks so much for being here, and I'll see you next time.